Hello, everybody. Welcome to your 21-minute abs, arms, obliques workout. I have my bars at the front. You don't really need a mat today unless you need to sit on something when we're on the floor seated. It's up to you, or for your hands, maybe like a little mat, but no big deal. No cables today. We're gonna start with one black spring in a giant wheelbarrow. Pike to plank combo. So knees are gonna be on your back platform. Hands are gonna be on your carriage. You're gonna give me one wheel, knees lift, feet on the floor, one pike to plank. Ready, 3, 2, it's a combo, let's go. You know I love a combo. Hands shift forward, hands shift back, lift the knees, hike the hips up. And then when you drop the knees, really do it slow with intention, right? Hands shift forward, hands shift back, lift the knees, hike the hips, extend out, drop the knees down slow, and shift forward. You have 60 seconds here, and then we're gonna come down to the elbows. We're gonna stay on the knees for a giant inchworm. Good, everybody. 45 seconds. Elbows down, knees down. Nice and slow in the meantime. Good workout to tag on to a walk, a jog, a cycle, a hike, or just on its own. Maybe you just have 20 minutes. Good, you want to give your legs a break. This is a good one. In 10, it's elbows and knees. Good, in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. So elbows down, knees down. It's an inchworm, 4-part movement. Ready? Shift forward, shift back, round it up. You come all the way out into that modified double plank. Shift your elbows forward, shift your elbows back, and then crown of the head to the carriage, round it up like a cat. Look up at your belly button. And then come out again. Look at your hands. Shift the elbows forward, shift the elbows back, and then round it up. Beautiful. We're gonna go 60 seconds here, then we're gonna come to the front. If you need a little mat or a towel or something for your hands, you can put it over to the right side of your front platform on the floor. We're gonna go for a crooked pike to plank. Good, so hands will be over to the right, feet will kind of be over to the left, you'll be crooked. You can of course do the same thing on the elbows if you need to be off the wrists. Good, good, let's go 20 seconds. You can stay on one light spring or you could go 0 springs to make this next one harder. Completely up to you. Good, everybody, we're there in 4, 3, 2, let's do it. So starting into that oblique, 1 black spring or 0 springs harder. Hands are gonna be over to the right of your front platform on the floor. Feet over to the left on the carriage. Again, if you need a towel or something for your hands, grab it. Maybe you don't. Ready, crooked line. Keep your crooked line. And now pike the hips up. Good, adjust yourself as needed. Hands to the right, feet to the left. You can really take your hands as far over to the right as you want to make that crookedness a little bit more extreme. Good, let's go 35 seconds. Nice, in 30, we're just gonna go for a twisted wheel. If you need to get off the wrist, do it on your elbows. Go for a twisted saw on the elbows. Left knee's gonna stack on top of the right knee. Elbows or hands on your front platform. So good, we're there in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. So crooked saw or crooked wheel, depending on what's going on with the wrists, right? Left knee on top of right knee, no matter what, square the shoulders to the front. And now just the shoulders shift back. Just the shoulders shift forward. Good, keep the hips and the butt down. Good, tailbone is tucked still. Let's go 40 seconds and we're gonna take a seat. You'll be at the back of your machine. From your current perspective, you'll be over to the left. You'll wanna have on one black spring. If you need something to sit on, you can grab something to sit on. I'm gonna be just fine, I think, on the floor. Your right heel is gonna go in the rail of the carriage closest to the springs. We're gonna do a little bicycle crunch. Beautiful, everybody. We're there in 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Again, if you need something to sit on, don't overthink it, grab it. Left heel is gonna be on the ground. You might wanna play with your angle a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of take my butt out and face my right corner bar there. Lean back, stay leaning back, hands wherever. Right heel on the eyelet, and now twist. Left elbow to right knee. And then extend your right leg out. If your carriage is hitting the front platform, just scoot back a little bit. And like I said, you gotta play with your angle. You'll know when it feels right, just stay leaning back. You can angle yourself towards the machine more or angle yourself to the front more. It's really completely up to your body. Just stay leaning back and really twist that left knee to that right, that left elbow rather, excuse me, to that right knee. You got it. Beautiful. Woo, I'm sweating. I did a little cycle before this. Let's go 30 seconds and we're gonna come back to the front. 1 black or 0 springs, obviously harder. You know the deal. We're going teaser with those bars. Right foot over left foot on the carriage. Hands on the bars. Then we're gonna go into a little bit more center core. And then we'll hit your left oblique. And then we'll finish with a little bit of arms. So not as heavy on the arms today. Just a little touch of arms today. In 4, 3, 2, let's do it. So this one's gonna be a little heavier on the core and obliques. You got about 4 minutes of arms today. Right foot over left foot, teaser, ready, go guys. Just a minute here, keep it really small. In fact, maybe think of it as like a pulse. Tiny, tiny pulse. Sides of your feet or tiptoes if you're tight in the low back and the hamstrings. Good. We're gonna do some intervals at the back. Again, 1 light spring, hands up, toes up. You're gonna give me a reverse giant pike to plank for 30. Elbows and knees saw for 30. We've got 3 rounds. We're there in 20. Good, keep it small. We're there in 10. Nice, everybody, in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. So 1 light spring. Hands on your back platform, toes on your carriage. It's 30 seconds, friends. Ready, 3, 2, small. You don't have to make it big. Tiny pike to plank will get you off your wrists every 30 seconds, so don't worry about that. Beautiful. In 15, elbows down, knees down. It's a saw. Yes, first round, right? In 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows and knees. Drop the hips, drop the butt, tuck the tailbone under slightly, and now just the shoulders shift back. Just the shoulders shift forward. You got it. Let's go 10 seconds, hands up, toes up again. Pike to plank, second set. In 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Second set, pike to plank. Exhale, pike it up. And then inhale, extend it out. "15 seconds, you go back to your saw. Second set. We have one more set of this in the saw, and then we're gonna sit you down. In 3, 2, let's go, elbows and knees. Drop the hips, drop the butt. Shift the shoulders back. Shift forward. One more set of pike to plank and saw. And then we're gonna sit where your knees are. You'll hook your toes underneath of the back platform rail. We'll do a little super crunch before we hit your other oblique. Up to the toes, one more time. In 3, 2, let's do it. Up to the toes, 30 seconds on the clock. Exhale, pike. Inhale, extend. Beautiful, everybody. 10 seconds, elbows and knees. Back to the saw. In 5, 4, 3, 2, elbows and knees. One more time. Then we're gonna sit you down. You're gonna sit on the edge of the rail closest to your spring. Your toes are gonna hook underneath of the back platform. We've got a little super crunch. We're there in 8. Good. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a seat, my friends. Take a seat. Roll your butt cheeks forward a little bit. You can have your hands wherever you'd like. The higher the hands, the harder it is usually. You're gonna inhale, lean back, legs go straight, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then sit up. But try not to sit up all the way. Carriage kind of comes in as you sit up, and then the carriage goes out as you lean back. Just pause at the back there. Good. Amazing, everybody. Good, in 15 seconds, you're gonna hold the upper body back, and we're just gonna do a little twist to the right, twist to the left. Keep your hands wherever they might be. In 3, good, good, in 2, hold the upper body back, and now just twist from the waist. Good, it doesn't have to be big. That's it. You're gonna take your little towel, if you used one, over to the left side of your front platform on the floor. You've got that crooked pike to plank. We're gonna move into that left oblique. We're there in 8. Good, everybody, in 5, 4, 3, 2, take it on the back. Again, 0 springs will be harder, 1 block will be easier. Do what you did before. Hands on the mat, feet are over to the right while your hands are over to the left. You're crooked. And now push down through both heels of the hands and pike the hips up. Feeling your left waist. Awesome, let's go 45 seconds here. Then you got that twisted saw or twisted wheel. If you need to be on the hands or the elbows, you make it work. Right knee will stack on top of the left knee. Good, we're there in 20. In 15, right knee on top of left knee. Good, everybody, in 10. Yes, last 5, 4, 3, 2, take it to the front platform, hands or elbows, it's whatever you need. Right knee stacks on top of the left knee. Now just the shoulders shift back, just the shoulders shift forward, you got it. Then we're gonna sit you down for that bicycle. Then we're gonna come back to the front for that teaser. And then we're gonna hit your upper body, just 4 minutes of upper body today. Let's go 30 seconds. You'll be on one light spring, seated on the right side of your machine, facing the front at the back. Left heel in that little eyelet for your bicycle crunch. We're there in 8, my friends. Good, in 6. Bicycle in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Left heel into eyelet, find your angle, hands wherever, and now twist. Right elbow to the left knee, make sure your carriage doesn't hit the front platform though, and then kick that left leg out. Stay leaning back the entire time. Yeah, it's really twist from the waist. You might even feel the right waist more on this side. I mean, whatever. As long as you feel a waist, we're good. Let's go 60 seconds. We hit teaser at the front. And then we're gonna do a little chest and a little tricep. And you'll be on to the rest of your day. Good, 45 seconds. 1 light spring, 0 springs harder. You know the deal. Teaser on that left side. Good, give me 20 seconds. Nice, everybody, you got 15. In 10. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. Teaser. Left foot over right foot, hands on the bars. Ready, friends? Tiny. Think of it as a pulse today. Up a little, and then out a little. Really, really small. For that first upper body exercise, you have your bars at the front for it. Okay, you're gonna go 1 red, up to 1 red, 2 black. Just a warning, this one is tough, so like, 1 black spring goes a really long way. I'm gonna be on 1 red. Your knees are gonna be wedged in the eyelets closest to your springs, hands on the bars, butt up in the air or butt down. We're gonna go for a chest press. In 15. Nice, nice, in 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it. So 1 red, up to 1 red, 2 black. Knees in the eyelets, hands on your bars. You're gonna push out into like a super person position. Careful if you're sweaty. And now bend your elbows, pulling your chest through the bars here. And then exhale, press. Again, butt can be down, butt can be up. Chin off the chest, back of the neck is really long. Yeah, let's go 10 seconds. You're gonna hold it halfway and pulse. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway. Now pulse the press, out 2, into. You got it, keep it small. Out 2, into, that's it. 5 seconds, you go back to full range. 4, 3, 2, yes, guys, I know, I told you. This one gets heavy fast. Good, butt in the air if you need to, that's totally fine, like this. Beautiful, let's go one more pulse. We're there in 4, 3, 2, now pulse it, out 2, in 2, that's it. 10 seconds, you finish with full range of motion. One more time. And then we're gonna finish in a little tricep kickback. In 4, 3, 2, last 15 seconds. Good, keep the same springs. I'm gonna move my machine back just a little bit. Palms are gonna be facing behind you on the edge of the carriage. We got that tricep kickback. Sitting on the front platform in 3, 2, let's do it. So again, I'm just gonna move my machine back a little bit so that I can kind of spread my feet out in front of me. Sitting, wedging up onto the edge of that platform rail so you can really lean back into your hands. Once you've leaned back into your hands, you're just gonna bend your elbows. Good, and then extend. And then roll your booty forward. A little bit of front of the shoulder here, but the triceps as well. You just really want to lean back into your hands. Open the heart, open the chest. Good, everybody. Let's go 60 more seconds here, then you're done. Ooh, this one gets heavy fast. Good, see if you can lean into the palms a little bit more, put more of your body weight back. So lean back. 45 seconds, you're done with your arms, your abs, your obliques. I usually never just do a legs class. I don't know, if you ever want that, you can let me know, but to me, it doesn't make as much sense as just doing upper body, obliques, and abs. Let's go 15 seconds, you're done. Triceps and shoulders on fire. Let's go for 10, lean back a little bit more. Yes, last 8. Good, in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done, my friends. Amazing work with your arms, abs, and obliques. And I will see you when I see you next. Bye-bye.